Welcome to our special video presentation. Things to know before you go to Washington. Whether you're planning a sightseeing trip, a business visit, or even a move to the nation's capital, we've got you covered. Let's dive into the essential information you need to make the most of your time in Washington, D.C. Scene 1. City Overview. Washington, D.C., the capital of the United States, is a vibrant city steeped in history and brimming with cultural attractions. From iconic landmarks like the White House and the Capitol building to renowned museums, memorials, and beautiful parks, this city has something for everyone. However, there are a few important things to keep in mind before your visit. Scene 2. Weather. First, let's talk about the weather. Washington, D.C. experiences 4 distinct seasons. Summers are hot and humid, with temperatures often exceeding 90 degrees Fahrenheit, 32 degrees Celsius. Winters can be cold, with occasional snowfall. Spring and fall offer pleasant weather, making them popular times to visit. Be sure to check the forecast before your trip and dress accordingly. Scene 3. Transportation. Getting around in Washington, D.C. is relatively easy. The city has an extensive public transportation system, including the Metrorail and Metrobus, which can take you to most major attractions. Consider purchasing a SmartTrip card, which allows for easy access to both modes of transportation. Taxis, ride-sharing services, and rental cars are also available options. Scene 4. Security. As the capital of the United States, Washington, D.C. has heightened security measures in place. When visiting government buildings and museums, be prepared for security screenings, which may include bag checks and metal detectors. It's essential to carry a valid photo ID with you at all times, especially when visiting federal facilities. Scene 5. Attractions. Now let's talk about the incredible attractions you can't miss in Washington, D.C. The National Mall is the heart of the city, home to iconic landmarks like the Washington Monument, Lincoln Memorial, and the U.S. Capitol. Explore the world-class Smithsonian museums, including the National Air and Space Museum, the National Museum of American History, and the National Gallery of Art. Scene 6. Timing and crowds. Timing your visit is crucial to avoid crowds. Spring and fall are considered the shoulder seasons, offering pleasant weather and fewer tourists. Weekdays are generally less crowded than weekends. If you plan to visit during peak times, such as the Cherry Blossom Festival in spring or Independence Day in July, expect larger crowds and plan accordingly. Scene 7. Local etiquette. Lastly, let's discuss some local etiquette tips. When visiting Washington, D.C., it's essential to be respectful and mindful of the city's cultural and political significance. Remember that some areas, such as government buildings and memorials, are solemn places, and it's important to maintain a respectful demeanor. Also, be aware of pedestrian etiquette, as locals often walk at a brisk pace. Standing in front of a green screen or iconic Washington, D.C. backdrop. That concludes our guide on the things to know before you go to Washington, D.C. by being prepared for the weather, understanding the transportation options, and respecting the local customs. You'll have an unforgettable experience exploring the nation's capital. Safe travels and enjoy your time in Washington, D.C. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more travel tips and destination guides. And if you have any questions or suggestions, leave them in the comments below. Until next time, happy travels!